too bad on the microphone. All right, so tonight we got this Focus Ultimate Wheat Ale by a company called Omission. So this is a gluten-reduced beer. So they created an enzyme. Actually, my neighbor's the one who told me about this because he was involved in the development of the enzyme that they put into this to eat away the gluten, and supposedly that keeps the beer flavor. So this could be, we could be onto something here. Oh, yeah. Whoa, wind. I don't know if I really even told you much about it. Let me pull it back out of the koozie here and I can... So this is the Ultimate Wheat Ale. It's light and hazy. It's actually pretty good. It is 4% alcohol by volume. The company's Omission. Gluten reduced. Crafted to reduce gluten. That's probably, so far, the best gluten-free or gluten-reduced beer that I had. It tastes like a beer. This actually tastes like a beer. That's pretty cool. And they make a whole bunch of different flavors, so I guess we have to go camping more and test out some different flavors. But so far, I like it. I like it a lot. I mean, I like the yoga pants, don't get me wrong. But so far, this one takes the cake, so to speak. All right, so I think I'm gonna grab a fishing pole. It's a little windy. I mean, it's gonna be a little challenging to cast, but we'll give her a shot. And then we got to clean the fire pit because the fire pit is all full of garbage, so we can see. Yeah, so the weather is absolutely beautiful. So I can't stay very long in the morning. As a matter of fact, I got to be on the road preferably by about 6:30 in the morning, so we're not going to see the sun come up or anything like that. But with the weather as nice as it is in February, I couldn't pass up the opportunity to come out and do a little camping. So, but let me grab a fishing pole. We'll throw a little donker around. I brought a couple fishing poles with me, but I'm just going to throw this rattle trap around for a little bit here. See what's seeing. But I think probably a jerkbait's going to be more of the play, but we'll throw this. We'll give her hitting bottom. Somewhere out here there's a deep hole in between one of these peninsulas, but I'm thinking it's probably not this one based on the fact that I'm hitting bottom so hard. Water's pretty chilly still. Boy, it's shallow. That's not gonna work. This ain't gonna play. Surprises me there's such green grass still out in the water. Hooks are sharp. If it wasn't for that wind, it would be beautiful. The wind just needs to die down just a little bit, I'm still hitting bottom with the jerkbait. This is a shallow. Ooh. Right into that rock, and I thought I had something when I went into that rock right there. Need to be deeper. That's all there is to it. So we're either gonna have to walk down and find the deep hole or start a fire and drink some brewskis. We'll drink some brewskis. The geese like the idea of some brewskis. I have yet to catch a fish in 2023. This is actually the first time that I have fished in 2023. All right, we got the chesty on. We're ready to go. Let's get some fish. Changed her up a little bit. We put this as the, I want to say, maybe it's the Haute de Faux Focus. Haute de Faux Garage Band or something like that. I don't know. Goosers coming in hot. Got one, guys. think it's a catfish. Oh, that's a big bass. Oh my goodness. Holy cow. Holy cow. I should have brought a scale. Get out of there. Get out of there. Now we got a mess. Are you kidding me right now? Are you freaking kidding me right now? Are you freaking kidding me right now? Holy hell. That is a tank. I should have brought my scale. Look at the size of that bass. Whew. That's a big one. I gotta grab my phone. All right, guys, let's get this thing back in the water. Thank you. Thank you, darling. Oh, come on. And there she goes. Back to the depths. Yes. Are you kidding me right now? That thing hit. I thought I was snagged on a log and all of a sudden it took off. And it got into the trees, got into this weed shit. I thought I was gonna lose it. I'm probably lucky I didn't lose it. Man, I wish I would have brought my scale. Not bad for the first bass of 2023 for me. I bet you it was pretty short, but it was thick. I bet it was 4.5, 5 pound fish easily all day. All right. No other bites, but we're gonna go get some wood out of the truck, get a fire going, get that fire pit cleaned up. Sun's just about down. We got the fire going. It's down good enough that we can start prepping for dinner. So we're gonna do that. I got my little portable light out here. I'm probably gonna throw that up here at some point just so that you can see me better. I'm gonna go grab everything for dinner, come back, we'll put it on the table, go through what we're gonna have, and we'll start cooking her up. We're gonna need that. Let me set you down here for a second. Okay, let me try to find what I'm looking for. All right, I think we got everything we need in here. Ooh, come on. Hit my head, hit my head. There we go, I can see a little better. All right, so tonight, pretty simple meal. Nothing overly fancy, so we got baked potato. Love my baked potatoes. And a strip steak. So that's what we're gonna cook up. I'm just gonna do the potatoes in a foil pack, so nothing fancy. So I'm just gonna slice it up just because it cooks a little better. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Butter spray. I'm just gonna pile these taters in there. A little more butter spray on the top. Boy, that wind is crushing me. Little salt. Whoa, can't get my pepper down without going into the wind. Come on now. A little pepper. Hold that up. I always do 2 layers. I don't know if it makes a difference. It's just what I've always done, so I'm gonna continue to do it. And then we're gonna take this over, get it on the fire, and then get this steak out, put it on a plate. It's been sitting out for a little while now because I wanted to get it up to room temperature, which is outdoor temperature, obviously. And then we will get the seasoning on it and just let it sit here while the potatoes cook for a little bit. So I'm gonna jump over and get these taters on. Just gonna put them right there for right now. It's pretty hot, should be good. All right, get my plate back up here. And I like to season my steak a little bit before it's gonna be cooked because I'm gonna flip those potatoes one time before I put this steak on there. So this is just a strip steak from Aldi's. I stopped there on my way to the site today. And then I just brought some Montreal steak seasoning. Just swapped out the containers just so I didn't have to bring everything from my kitchen with me. I'm just gonna put a heavy coating of that on there, rub it in a little bit, flip her over. Heavy coating on this side, and we're just gonna let that soak into that meat there a little bit. And then we just wait until the taters are done. So, oh, my keys are in my back pocket and they're crushing my soul. We'll sit here, let that cook for 10 minutes on this side. We'll flip it, 10 minutes on the other side, and then we'll flip it, and probably throw our steak on at that point and then flip the potatoes and the steak at the same time one more time. Then we'll be ready to eat. I don't know how much you'll be able to see, but typical Kansas, you can see any of the lake out there. It's calmed down a lot, which is pretty much what happens, but you can hear those owls over there. Oh, it's nice here in nature. So for weather check right now, it's 59 degrees. It feels like 56 degrees, and it's gonna be a real feel of 49 tonight. And then there's gonna be rain, and it looks like the rain is scheduled to start. Oh, it looks like we might get a little at 4 a.m., 6 a.m., and then 7 a.m. We have good chances of it. So yeah, we'll see what happens. No big deal. If it's raining, it's raining. We get a little wet, no biggie. All right, so we just got the alarm, just went off to flip this bad boy, so I'm gonna go over and give her a flippy. So this is a lake that me and one of my buddies have actually come out and we fished in the summertime. Back for an old boat that I had that just had a trolling motor and didn't have a back motor. And we did okay. I mean, we caught a couple 3-pounders, maybe a 4-pounder. I would say that fish tonight was probably the biggest one that I've personally caught out of here. But so I had this lake on my radar as a place that I'm gonna come back to in the summertime and do some camping here and bring the boat and spend a day or two. What do you think of that? The sunset that you can see over there. That's pretty nice. It was cloudy enough that we didn't really see the sun go down too much, but now you can, the reflections off the trees, but that's pretty cool. We're gonna drop this down one more time. Yow, it's hot, sizzling. It's sizzling, baby. All right, it's been another 10 minutes, so I'm gonna flip the taters one more time and we're gonna throw this steak on. So let's go over to the fire. They're sizzling. Oh yeah. Got a nice sizzle going on that steak. All right, it's time to flip the meat and to flip the potatoes. So we're gonna flip them one more time. They should be pretty much done. And we just really need this meat to cook up. Oh yeah, look at that. That's crispy. That's perfect. Perfect. As you just saw, we just flipped the meat. So we've got about 5 more minutes. Final timer went off, so we're gonna go over and we're gonna pull everything off and we're gonna start eating. All right, here we go. We'll undo the tater sack. They look like they are perfectly done. And then I'm just gonna put, oh my God, my butter's so hard. Just a little bit of butter in there. Steak is nice and juicy. I'm gonna give you guys a shot. That's dinner. Let's see how we did on the steak. That steak is perfectly done. Oh, I mean, just pink enough in the middle. The Montreal steak seasoning, one of my favorites on steak. That's really good. It's tender, it's juicy, cooked to perfection. Man, I have a hard time not wanting to eat that every time I come out. That is pretty good. Trains in the background. The fire is raging. I know you guys can't see that because if I position so that you could see it, then I get smoked out. Here, I'll set this camera. It always looks like you're gonna put too much seasoning on, but I'm telling you, that was the perfect amount. The taters are done perfect. Again, potatoes cooked in a foil packet over the open fire like that. I mean, you rotate them every 10 minutes, 2 or 3 times, they're gonna turn out. I can't really show you the juiciness of the steak. It's incredible though. I always get nervous when you're cooking a steak on a fire because you don't really have great control over the temperature. And it's pretty easy to overcook them, but man, I'm telling you, this one turned out spectacular. That was incredible, guys. All right, I'm gonna get this stuff taken care of, and then I think we're gonna finish our beer by the fire. We're gonna burn one more piece of wood that's over there, get that set on the fire right now. And we're gonna let that burn out, and then we're gonna jump inside the truck. We'll see what kind of service we get. It's not very good here, but maybe my hotspot will be able to pick up better service on my phone. There's 2 videos that I'm interested in watching before I go to bed, but it's 7 o'clock right now. So by the time the fire burns out, by the time I gotta get up in the morning, it's gonna be bedtime here pretty soon. So let me get cleaned up and then give some shots of the fire for everyone to enjoy, and then I'll see you guys in the truck. Bright light! Get my fat ass in here. Well, hello. Fire's died down to about nothing. It is 56 degrees in here. Crazy. Be nice sleeping weather. Get this jacket off. All right, I'm gonna get changed in my jammies. I'm gonna take this hoodie sweatshirt off because it's warm in here. And then once I get changed in my jammies, I think I'm gonna get the iPad out, see if that'll work, see if I get enough service for it. And if I do, I'm gonna watch a video or two. We have pretty good service here. So I'm gonna watch a YouTube video or two, and then I'm just gonna crash out. It's, I don't even know what time it is. 8:30, so by the time I get done watching a YouTube video or so, it's gonna be time to hit hay. So I will see you guys in the morning. Tired. Oh, good morning. I had to unzip the sleeping bag last night because it was way too hot. So I could put my leg outside of it, my feet. Opened the window and it's still 67 degrees in here. Oh man, and it's early. And around midnight the wind started up blowing so bad it kept waking me up. It's 5:15. I set my first alarm for that time. That's probably good that I'm up this early because I'll be able to get home. Maybe I'll be able to see the real Mrs. K before I head to work. Let's get some coffee going. Coffee. By the time we get our coffee and get everything packed up, it'll be good. No rain yet that not that I've realized anyway. I haven't been outside, but I don't remember waking up to any rain. Gonna have me a, you can't see that, maybe this one can see it. Russell Stover's sugar-free dark peanut butter cup. That's breakfast. That's the breakfast of champions. A little melty because it's 71 in here now. Medium roast Starbucks instant coffee this trip. We'll start with 3 and add more if we need to. I'll put a little bit more in, just for good measure. Now it's strong. Some might say too strong. It might be time to retire the old cold weather bag here for the year until the fall comes again. I don't think I'm gonna need it. Let me give you a check on the old weather outside. Rain starting in 40 minutes is what they're projecting. It's 63 degrees right now, so it didn't even get even close to being in the 50s. Oh. I'm gonna sit back and drink this coffee for a minute because it's 5:30. I want to get on the road, but I'm gonna check the local weather if I have the ability to watch it. Give me an idea of what I'm running into.
And no monthly payments for 90 days on Turbo.
All right, nothing exciting on the news. So we're going to jet. I'm all packed up, so I'm going to close out the video from here because it's dark outside. So there's really no point of me trying to film anything outside. So thank you for coming on this adventure with me. It was a fun little quick trip to this area, and you know, I wanted to camp somewhere primitive, see how my power station held up, really see how many days I could potentially do it if I could do a whole weekend. Campfire was awesome. Being at this lake by myself was awesome. Catching that one big bass was totally unexpected and amazing. Dinner, spot on, perfect. All in all, it was a great trip. I'm very happy that I came out here for the night, even though I had to get up so early. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you guys on the next adventure coming up soon.